I got Hussy Scarf. Yo. It's your boy, your mama, a.k.a. Hi Haters, how you doing? A.k.a. All of the Lights, a.k.a. Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said a.k.a. Keep Your Mouth... Back at it again. Greatest streamer ever. Get your popcorn ready. This is about to be the biggest expose you've ever probably seen in your life. If you guys, warning that it's going to be some graphic shit in this video. So if you are not into, or have been, or... you know, it's traumatizing for you when it comes to essay, I advise you to please step away from this stream because this stream is going to be highly exposing of some idiots. Now, listen to me. Yesterday, I was going to go on the show, but my sister, she had to be removed from her home. She lives in Calabasas, of course. They were removed, so I went to go pick her up, and her family and everything like that brought them out here. So that's the reason why I wasn't able to go on that show yesterday. So for the person out there that, you know, dragged me and said, well, you promised you was going to, I had some things I had to take care of. But nevertheless, this is what I was going to do. I was about to heavily get into some asses. Because if you've been living on a rock and what you don't know, and you're just now hearing right now, these people on this LOLCOW Live and the LOLCOW universe try to exploit SA. Now, I'm talking about the R word, a woman being R-worded. They tried to monetize this. Not only did they try to monetize this, you're about to hear the most disgusting shit you ever heard in your life. They actually told a person that made a claim of being assaulted to not go to the police. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. And it's all on video. And I got it here for you guys today. Now, let me tell y'all something. When this LOLCOW Live started with Keemstar and a couple of other disgusting human beings, it was mainly for men and men that play video games that are gross, okay? It was mainly for them. And then they wanted to start this whole LOLCOW Queens thing. Now, I told Foodie Beauty to go over there and get the money, get the bag, and take their money and rob, whatever. But I didn't know the ins and outs of the scriptedness of it and the disgustingness of it. And you're about to watch it in a little while. Thank you for the $2. Looking good, yo mama. Thank you very much. Wow, you like the it's Gucci. It's Gucci. It's Burberry. So, if you guys don't remember, here is Foodie Beauty's appearance on this show, right? And that struck Girl World to get in to this whole LOLCOW universe thing, right?
It to you.
Look at Foodie smiling from ear to ear because Keemstar wants to see her nudes. Tell me, Foodie, what does Salah think of all of this? His pious Muslim wife sending nudes to several men on a show. Does he even know you're on the show?
Listen, 3 years ago, I found God. I'm a reformed person now.
Time out. Foodie Beauty, do I have permission to look at your box? Because my...
Now, this was it. Now, everybody on the internet, all the reaction channels that hated Foodie Beauty, of course, they all came on the side of a bunch of men passing around nudes of another woman and asking permission while she's on the panel, a guest, and saying, can I see your box and all this other stuff like that. They were okay with all of this. And then they started kissing the ass of Keemstar. Of course they did. He's a great man. He's the best man in the world. All the people on the show are awesome. Everything is great. That's what FFG, Yaba even went on the show, and all the rest of these fucking idiot reaction channels that hate Foodie Beauty, they all praised all three of these men. Keemstar, kid behind the camera, Wings, and this dude, Boogie. Now, we all know the Boogie story. The man faked cancer, and FFG did not have a problem with him faking cancer, even though her mom passed away from it. As long as it was shitting on Foodie Beauty, it did not matter. If this man faked fucking cancer to receive money from his audience. But it gets worse, ladies and gentlemen. And none of them will tell you about this, but it gets worse. Now, one of the employees for Keemstar had an incident with her boyfriend 2 days ago. The man wouldn't leave her house. She had to call the police department to forcefully remove this man from her house. And he told her, he blackmailed her. He said, if you say anything about our ongoings in our home, I will show pictures of you in your home to the internet to keep you from talking. She went to her boss, which was Keemstar, with this information and told him, listen, this is what happened. He's trying to blackmail me. I had to have him forcefully removed, and he R-worded me. What did Keemstar do? Did he say go to the police? Did he say put out a police report? Did he say, hey, yo, this is very serious? No. He said, go live. Let me tell y'all again, ladies out there, if y'all don't believe what I'm saying, I'm going to play video for y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe this. Roll it.
So part of what came out in the Discord was allegations around the R word. Allegations. I will say that everything I said is true. Everything I said is true. But I also don't want to talk about it anymore. I never wanted to bring any of this to the Discord. I never wanted to bring any of it to the internet. Richie was not always like this. There were a lot of questions of,
And the worst part about this, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat, is when she discouraged women who have been R-worded to not go to the police. Listen to what I'm saying, chat. It gets way worse. Watch this.
So I filed those to have him removed. I did not file charges for the R incident.
The R incident.
I'll answer why right after the super chat.
We're coming on the internet. Someone who claims to be sexually assaulted, R-worded by a man, coming live to explain it, and then saying, wait a minute, I'll get to it after this super chat. Monetizing something like this is out of fucking control. This is worse than what Just Saying did with May. What the fuck? Ladies and gentlemen, it gets worse. Stay tuned. Keep going.
$5.23. Nobody deserves this, Becky. It will get better. I hope you're okay.
Thank you. I will tell you why. About a case where I don't have to worry about what I'm saying legally just yet. Being R-worded is an incredibly common occurrence for women, and it happens to some of us more than once. Wow. I have been through this before. Oh my God. And I have been to the police about it out of principle because I never wanted that person to do what they did to me to somebody else, okay? And it was the worst choice I ever made in my life. I felt more victimized from going to the police than I did from the incident itself.
Can you imagine talking to a bunch of women and telling them it was bad after I was R-worded to actually go to the police? She's speaking to 5,000 people. They call this LOLCOW Queens. A bunch of women in there who have possibly gone through something like this or will suffer through something like this. To sit on your channel and tell them the worst thing you could do is go to the police after that happened to you? What? It was worse when I went to the police? You're talking to a bunch of women and you're telling them it. Ladies, if any man ever do anything like this to you, or if this ever happens to you or anything like this, go to the police. Go. File a report. Do what you got to do. Don't listen to somebody that's telling you that it was worse than going to the police and I'm not going to do it again. Don't do that.
And so for me and for my mental health, I am not subjecting myself to that again, because at the end of the day, all this is a he said, she said case.
So instead of going to the police about what happened to you from this man, you decided to take it to the internet and let the internet be the judge and jury? Now, I know a lot of you guys might sit here and you guys might say, well, you be mad at her for what she said and what she's done. But let me let y'all know, it's way worse than that. This woman, after this had happened to her, she went to her boss, Keemstar. And I'm about to play the tape right now. And what you're about to hear is so fucking unbelievably the worst thing you ever heard from a man. I'm telling you. She went to her boss and she explained to him what happened. And the reason why she's on here like this and crying and spilling her guts and saying that she didn't want to go to the police officer and she didn't want to go to the cops, it was because Keemstar told her not to. That's right. Keemstar told her, don't go to the cops. If you got R-worded, matter of fact, let me not explain it to you. Let me play it for you. Here he is explaining it to his audience what he did after she came to him with what happened to her. Imagine you being a boss and your employee comes to you with this, and this is what you say. Roll it.
That's gross. All this is so gross.
Yeah. Yep. So, I mean, there's probably more to that clip, but I'm out. I'm not doing it anymore.
Please. Thank you.
And then Becky fucking shot her shot with Michael. That's more content stuff than serious. I think she was playing around to be entertaining with that whole thing, Because you even had Bridget up there, and Bridget was like threatening to beat up Becky, and I think that's content. I don't know if that's real or not.
Lily Musai super chatted $20. I may not like Becky, but this shit is way too insane. Becky does not deserve this level of harassment. Also want to give Boogie respect for all of the progress he has made. I love the content, but clearly there are limits.
So Richie was...
Even people in the chat wasn't fucking with this. They was like, yo, y'all gross, but y'all going too far. Y'all pushing the envelope. Y'all talking about essays, R's, and women being abused by men. This is going way too far.
Was in the Discord saying that she stunk and like all this other stuff, right? Saying horrible things about Becky. And then Becky said this, and this is why the title is the way the title is and whatnot. But they were fighting in the Discord as soon as Queens was over, they were fighting in the Discord back and forth for like 3 straight hours. And that's why I was pretty upset at Rewind, because I felt like they should have been tuned into what the fuck was going on in the Discord, but that's a whole nother story. Then it gets completely out of control where
so the guy that assaulted her is in the LOLCOW Discord. That's right. And they were communicating back and forth with each other in front of everybody. Wait, why are we talking about the R word? Remember when you effed and drugged me? See, right here, as a boss or as a man, right here, I'm shutting this shit down. I am shutting this shit down. It's gotten way out of hand and it's gotten too far. Police need to get involved. This has nothing to do with me. I'm shutting this down. I'm not monetizing this. I'm not making money off of this. This is way too far. Did Keemstar do that? Absolutely not. He forced that girl to go on live and spill her guts. He came on live, explained the whole situation. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is not LOLCOW shit. This is on some way out of bounds shit. This shit shouldn't even be on YouTube. It should be on some far away place on the internet. Again, this is the Just Saying, FFG, and the Made thing. And how gross that was. Look at this shit. But do you see any of these reaction channels that kissed fucking Keemstar's ass up and down the street? Do you see them anywhere dragging Keemstar for this shit? Huh? Are they all in hiding like they usually do? Because it's not dragging Foodie Beauty, so it don't concern me.
Yes! Randy Watson! That boy is good. Good and terrible.
But go ahead.
Richie said, wait, why are you talking about rape now? And Becky says, remember when you drugged me so I couldn't move or fight back? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Right out the gate,
Man without a plan.
And like you said, it's given fake. But let me say something. And I understand this show and all this shit is scripted. But that's not a script. Even if it's fake, you don't fake shit like this. This shit is serious. This shit is real. You not Hollywood. This ain't a movie. There's no disclaimer up there and say this is a movie and none of that. They try to play it off as real.
Super chatted $19.99. Keem, don't let the haters get to you. Thank you for always trying to stand up for doing the right thing.
I'm trying.
In the end, it'll pay off
right
for
thing.
addressing this mess.
I'm
Love you too, Boogie.
I appreciate that, Dono. I really do, because I am going to try to do the right thing, but I'm constantly being told that I'm doing evil things from multiple different people, but they're not even being genuine. They have
Not being genuine.
I called Becky
Okay, here we go.
and I was very clear. I said, don't say anything. Let me talk first. I said, if this is you talking shit, you need to delete that. And you need to immediately make a statement that this is over the line and that that's not true. Okay?
I want to ask this chat. If a woman claims that a man sexually assaulted her and she goes to her boss and says this happened, and then her boss says, be quiet, shut up. Listen, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get on, make a statement, and say it's not true. What? That's the first thing that come out of your mouth is to make a statement, not go to the police, not go to an officer or I'm going to fire you. This is serious. None of that. No, I need you. First of all, I need you to say this is not true. And I need you to make a statement that it's not true. What? What? Keep going.
And this is before I like really even read that. I just found out from other people that there was a R-word allegation. So I didn't even read that, I showed you yet. I tried to get on it to fix it right away because this is like one of those doomsday situations where it's like, dude, you don't play like that if Becky is making this up for whatever, right? So after I talked to Richie, I believe, and Becky, I was able to come back to the Discord, and immediately the entire Discord turned on me and said that if I don't fire Becky, then I'm a piece of shit.
Fire the woman. So he talked to the he talked to the victim, his employee. Then he talked to the person that the accused, the person that was accused of SA. And he's so worried about his fucking show that he's like, you know what? It's bad business to get rid of both of them. What? It gets worse.
All right. If I don't get rid of Becky, then I'm a horrible person because Becky is trying to ruin Richie's life with a false allegation and all this other stuff. So I tried to join the Discord to explain to people that I am not firing Becky because she has an SA allegation. That's the most insane thing ever. Okay? I cannot silence Becky. I can't be like, oh, you can't tell your story, Becky. They go because it's bad for business or whatever.
Reese super chatted $25. And
Wait. You're getting super chatted. Please stop. Stop talking about this very serious subject because money's coming in. Why is this even being fought online? I'm fucking confused. Keep going.
and 23 cents. If she means it, file a police report. Don't put it out to Discord court of opinion.
File a police
Obviously,
report.
everyone's going to say
Thank you very much. What that person said in the fucking super chat. File a police report. Don't put this in the opinion of the internet. Watch what he says.
that, but I believe that.
To Discord court of opinion.
Obviously, everyone's going to say that, but I believe that window for the police report is done and over with because it happened at New Year's.
What? A police report is done and over with because it happened 10 days ago? Tell me that's not discouraging a woman from filing a police report on a man that essayed her. You know what? You can't file a police report because that happened 10 days ago. Did you honestly really just fucking say that? And this woman is his employee. He writes and signs her check. So when she came to him and told him what happened to her, he said, it's already too late. What? It's too late? Did he just tell a woman that? It gets worse.
But I believe that window for the police report is done and over with because it happened at New Year's. So I don't know what a police report's going to do. If Becky asked me for advice, I would tell her, what's the point?
If a woman came to you and said that she was R-worded by a man 10 days ago, and should I go to the police? You're going to tell that woman, what's the point? Why? People, why is this man allowed to be on the internet? Why hasn't this man been dragged off the fucking internet? How can this man not be canceled? A woman comes to you and tells you that she was R-worded and should I go to the police? And he says, what's the point? What? You wonder why she came up on that live crying and saying the things that she said about not going to the police. Because the man that she confided in when this happened to her told her, don't go to the police. It's too late. It's 10 days. What's the point? And that discouraged that woman from right to going to the police to get a report. And as a boss, I would have fired her if she didn't go to the police. Matter of fact, I would have went to the police and said, this happened to my employee. Please investigate. The fact that this man is telling a woman that what's the point of going to the police after you've been R-worded? You might be the most disgusting man on the internet. To be honest with you, there's some gross men on the internet, but you might be the most disgusting. And the fact that anybody would give you any type of clout or anything, and you haven't been canceled, is outrageous. It's crazy. Let me play that again because y'all didn't hear what he said. Because I'm not putting words in his mouth. These are his words.
Sense. If she means it, file a police report. Don't put it out to Discord court of opinion.
Obviously, everyone's going to say that, but I believe that window for the police report is done and over with because it happened at New Year's. So I don't know what a police report's going to do. If Becky asked me for advice, I would tell her, what's the point? You're going to go file a police report and then no evidence whatsoever can be recovered?
What? You're going to, ma'am, lady, you got R-worded. You're going to file a police report?
Streamlabs.
What?
Pets donated $10 through Super Chat. Helpful hotlines for SAW.
Thank you.
US.
Thank you very much.
www.rapecrisis.org.uk. UK and Wales.
Please.
www.rapecrisisscotland.org.uk. Scotland.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Matter of fact, let me pin that up there for anybody, any woman out there suffering. I can't. Let me see. Put that up there. They won't let me put it up there on a super chat. Put that, please, pets, add that to just a regular in the chat thing so I can pin that. Those links to any woman out there. Let me tell you something. Any woman out there, don't ever feel discouraged by these men that are absolute clowns. If this ever happens to you, please, I beg you, call a hotline or get in contact with the police. This is the worst thing I've ever heard because I'm a father. And if a man ever said these words to my daughter, if my daughter came to a man in confidence on what happened to her and he told her, what's the point? Let me pin this up here. Let me pin this message. Thank you very much, pets. Thank you. Let me pin that up there for anybody out there that's going through anything. This is really pissing me off. It's really pissing me off. Just can't believe there are people out there like this still to this day. Unbelievable. He fixed his fucking mouth to say shit like this. It's crazy.
And police report advice, I would tell her, what's the point? You're going to go file a police report.
What's the point?
And then no evidence whatsoever can be recovered. And just what's the point? That I'm not firing Becky. I can't fire Becky. I'm not banning Richie. I can't ban Richie now. Like, I am not taking a fucking side in this shit. All right. Like,
he said he's not taking a side in this shit. Your employee comes to you. Now, this is the part that is true. That she did file a police report to have this man forcefully removed from her house. She got documentation, and he admitted it. And I'm gonna show you how it gets worse. She forcefully removed this man from her house with the police. Came, forcefully removed this man. This man was forcefully removed from the house, and before he left the house, he told her, if you expose me, I'm going to throw pictures out on the internet of your home and of your body, blackmailing her. She went to her boss with all this information and the police report. And instead of him taking the side of his employee, he said, I'm not taking no sides. I want to keep him in the Discord. We're talking about Discord? If my employee as a boss ever came to me and told me that she had to forcefully remove a man from her house when asked him to leave and had to get the police involved, can you please not have him on the property? She wouldn't even have to ask me that. That would have been a given. The fact that this moron is talking about, oh, well, I can't take a side. What? This nigga was forcefully removed from her house. And again, it gets worse. Because after the allegations, after the police reports that was put out of him being forcefully removed from her house, guess what Keemstar did? Keemstar had this nigga go and do a whole ass interview. This is the man that's accused of SA and being forcefully removed from this woman's house and blackmailing her. Let's make more money. Let's bring this guy up on stream.
I've ever had in my entire life.
How many girlfriends can we get on the show in a week from now that we can talk about your past history?
None. I'm banned from the server for a week.
Yeah, after the week I said.
I'm not gonna go bothering my ex-girlfriend.
Well, then don't bring them up as a fucking character witness.
I'm just saying, like, I'm on speaking terms with everybody.
I know. I just don't like people who like. There's a few things you said tonight. They were like, "Look, I'm the most reasonable. I'm the most reasonable person."
Not the most reasonable.
I'm one of the only people that hasn't been banned from the server. Like you're making these claims, these character witness claims that you're making yourself, and I just have to hold them accountable for you because they matter for nothing in the grand scheme of things. This is your opinion of yourself, which should be high.
So they brought the man on panel. And I find it highly crazy that this Kylie woman who's supposed to be a drama exposer sits there on a panel with the guy that was accused of sexual assault, documentations of being removed from a woman's home, sits there on a show and interviews that very man, the man that did something to her coworker. And you're supposed to be a drama channel? See, this was supposed to be you. You were supposed to expose Keemstar for monetizing this bullshit. But since you're employed by him, you decided to switch up, huh? Guess what? When you're fired from that LOLCOW Rewind bullshit show that you're doing, you're not going to be able to go back to your audience, because if you ever expose anybody on the internet, you are going to be a hypocrite. You can't talk about nobody when you are employed by the very man that tried to monetize the R word from his own employee. And I know she watches because she's a sub here and she's a big fan. But guess what? You're a hypocrite. But anyway, keep going.
Like, what if I were to fire Becky, that means that I'm saying Becky lied. And I don't know if she lied. I don't know what the fucking truth is. All right? If I were to ban Richie, that would be me saying Richie is guilty, right? I don't fucking know if Richie's guilty. I don't know. And
you don't know if the man is guilty of doing something to your employee? Okay. Then take it to the police. And another thing, you don't know. She showed you documentations and he admitted himself on that panel that he was forcefully removed from that woman's home. That should have been enough right there for you to ban that man from anything. When a woman tells a man to leave her home, he must leave. But for him not to leave and her having to call the cops to have him forcefully removed and then blackmail her, admitted to all those things, but you don't want to take a side. Keemstar, but again, where did all this even come from? Huh? Again, where did all this even come from? This all came from them passing around Foodie Beauty's nudes. Her coochie, and everybody wanted to be on the outs and against Foodie Beauty like they always are. But let's talk about Keemstar's panel and who he has on LOLCOW Live. Let's go through the line and why he's allowed and he does the things that he does. Because there's going to be some exposing of this whole LOLCOW bullshit. One of the guys that's his panelist, that's right, the guy in the middle, him right here, who got the pictures of Foodie Beauty's pussy and passed them around. This guy is probably one of the most disgusting people on the internet. But he's Keemstar's partner on this whole LOLCOW bullshit. Now, you wouldn't believe it when I show you, but this man, the guy in the middle, call him kid behind the camera, this man put snot and pissed in his family's goddamn nacho cheese. Let me say that again. He put snot, spit, and pissed in his family nacho cheese. And he watched his family eat it. Roll it.
Was found, there was a video Michael had uploaded titled How to Make Super Bowl Nacho Cheese, where he films himself spitting and urinating in nacho cheese and filming his family members eat it.
I remember 2 or 3 years ago, 4 years ago, something like that. I don't know what else.
That's a fucking felony. Letting your little sister eat your fucking piss is a fucking felony. And your brother and your grandparents.
Super Bowl, they showed the Hulk for the first time that day. Why? Who's that black guy? Jerry Rice. Oh.
Not happy about the defense the last time you played the Giants, even though you won, obviously. What's the priority here?
Stop there. It gets worse. It gets worse. The man's a groomer. All y'all dragged Foodie Beauty because this man passed around her nudes. I'm about to show you something even more gross. Did you know he was a 21-year-old man? And the woman that he's currently married to, he got with her at 15. I want to say that again for the people in the back row. Maybe FFG can hear this. The one who went on the show and kissed all their asses. Maybe you can hear this, FFG. You know the thing that you accused Foodie Beauty's dad of doing to Foodie Beauty's mom, right? Oh, he actually did that. Oh, and matter of fact, he videotaped it. Here he is. Roll it.
Publicity into good, and that's all. Something that also caught the attention of viewers was this video Michael uploaded onto his channel, How I Met Bridget. In this video, Michael claimed to have met Bridget on MySpace and started a relationship with her on November 16th, 2008. In this video, he claimed to do sexual things with Bridget on their second date.
She's easy, second date.
No!
Second date.
All right, yeah.
Second date, week later.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I was like, I was trying to be respectful.
He was trying to be respectful. I was.
Look at how young this little... Keemstar, why are you still on the internet? Look at how young this girl is. He was 21. She was 15. And he did something on... Keep going.
Not.
You know you me. She gave me a job.
Man, I did.
And she swallowed.
The reason this video led to audiences criticizing Michael is because when Bridget and Michael met, Michael was 21 and Bridget was 15. Michael went on to explain in a video that he met Bridget when she was 16 and that she had lied about her age, claiming she was 19.
But she told me she was 19, and I believed her because she was already driving and doing her own things and had her own money. I assumed what she was saying was
I assumed that she was 19 because she told me she was 19. But she was 15. He was 21. And for 2 years, he didn't know her age. She didn't show me ID. I didn't know her for 2 years. For 2 years, you didn't know the person you was dating's age. He's going to tell you how he found out that she was 17. Because her family brought out he went to one of her birthday parties and her family brought out a birthday cake and it said 17 on it. After dating her for 2 years. He didn't notice that. He didn't notice her going to school or, or her not being available in the afternoon time. He didn't notice that. This is the biggest pile of bullshit I've ever heard in my life. But go ahead though.
and doing her own things and had her own money. I assumed what she was saying was true. And the bad part is, I didn't find out until her 17th birthday. So her mom...
They thought that shit was funny. I didn't find out she was... I didn't find out she was 16 until her 17th birthday. He was sleeping with her the whole time, being a grown-ass man with a kid.
Comes out with a birthday cake and everybody's happy birthday to you. Everybody's singing, I'm singing, and I look, and there's a big 17 on the cake. And I'm thinking, wait, that can't be true. She's turning 20. No, Bridget turned 17. And there was nothing I can do by that point.
However, Michael isn't entirely telling the truth here. For instance, Bridget was 15 years old when she met Michael, not 16 like he lied in this video. Secondly, I am not claiming Michael is lying about the age of consent story and that he's a creep, because the story is probably true. I personally just don't know how Michael did not know her actual age after dating Bridget for 2 years.
Facts! How you not know a woman's age after dating her for 2 years? You believe she was 19 for 2 years? Somebody in the chat, please tell me that this could actually happen. Please tell me. Please tell me that you could get away with shit like this. Oh, I didn't know. For 2 years, she was 15. He didn't have the nerve to ask nobody. Her friends? You didn't notice her friends walking around with backpacks? Coming from school? You didn't notice none of that? None of that? Wait a minute. Huh? The math ain't mathing? For 2 years? But we supposed to be stupid, though. We dumb. I didn't know her age. I was 21. She was 15, but she told me she was 19. I didn't know till her 17th birthday. What? And it was already too late. But again, FFG, Yaba, all of them creeps out there was bigging this guy up for exposing Foodie Beauty coochie on the internet. But this man was 21 with a fifth. I can't wait for that FFG video, right? The same one she made about Foodie Beauty's dad being with a 16-year-old when he was 18. I can't wait. You was kissing his ass, FFG. Huh? We won't see that, though. If it ain't Foodie Beauty dragging, if it ain't Foodie Beauty hate, we'll ignore it. Go ahead.
Moving forward, Michael did not know her actual age after dating Bridget for 2 years. Moving forward, Michael went on to make a proper video on his first date with Bridget, claiming they lied a lot about what they did in the initial video.
A lot of you may have actually seen a video we put out about our first date. We should not have put that video out, you guys, because unfortunately, and I hate to admit it, a lot of that stuff was fake.
The reason why he came back after and said that what he said in that video about sleeping with this 15-year-old, the second date, and doing all this stuff, is for legal reasons. It's for legal reasons. He knew his ass was going to be in the can. So he said, oh, it's fake. Did that sound fake to you? But go ahead.
Unfortunately, it's now being used against me. I wish I never made that video, but it's out there. Guys, no, I did not pull out my in a parking lot or in the movies or in... Guys, it was all a joke. It was all BS.
Well, no shit, Michael, it's being used against you. In the video, you bragged about doing sexual things with Bridget when she was 15.
Did she lie about her age when we first started dating? Of course she did. Am I glad that she did it? Absolutely. Because if she hadn't, we wouldn't be together right now.
Did this pedo just say he's glad that a 15-year-old lied about her age? Because if she didn't, we wouldn't be together right now? Did he just say that? Did he just say that he's glad that a kid lied about her age? We doing some exposing today. I told y'all what today was. When I said emergency and we exposing some shit today, I wasn't playing with y'all. Y'all thought y'all could come in to a woman's universe, Queens, and think y'all could get away with this type of shit? Maybe some young male gamers who are dumb as fuck might look past all of this, but not real women. in here. Not people with brains, not grown-ass men, not men that have daughters would ever think what you just said was justified. I'm glad that she lied to me. This man groomed this girl. And like you said, it was grooming. Because what does she do now? All she does is follow along with everything he does on his YouTube channel. His clickbait videos of divorce and leaving her and sleeping with other people. And he's allowed to sleep with other women and make videos and put penises on her face on Twitter and all this other stuff. He's allowed to get away with all that stuff. He's allowed to do all this stuff to this woman because he groomed her. Because no grown-ass woman would ever go for the shit that he's done to this woman. But since he groomed her at 15, yeah. If I'm going to do all this disgusting stuff to her on the internet, she's not going to be mad about it or complain about it because I groomed her. She was underage when I got with her.
Used against you. In the video, you bragged about doing sexual things with Bridget when she was 15.
Did she lie about her age when we first started dating? Of course she did. Am I glad that she did it? Absolutely. Because if she hadn't, we wouldn't be together right now and we wouldn't be creating this life together.
What a strange thing to say. Yeah, I would be glad too if a minor lied about her age, putting me at risk of going to prison.
That's what I never understood about the people that try to get on me for dating Bridget when she lied about her age. Number one, how the f am I supposed to know? I'm gonna ask for her ID. And number two,
Number one, how am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to ask for ID? Oh my God. Is this Kaya's man in the making? This is Kaya's man. This is him. This is the same excuse every pedo gives. This is what they all give. They all give the same excuse. What am I supposed to ask for ID? If she looks 15, dog. And you didn't know after dating her for 2 years? Oh, well, it's too late. They all give the same excuse. They all got the same line. They all got the same line. Didn't Kaya's man come on and Kaya come on and say the same fucking shit that we're hearing right now? How was he supposed to know? She had a fake ID. How was we supposed to know? After 2 years, dog, nah. And when her parents came out with that cake, said she was 17, but it was too late. Oh my God.
We've been together for 11 years. We live together. We've created a life. We're getting married and she's pregnant. It's time to move on. It's time to find something else.
Yeah. I groomed this young girl. It's time to move on. We're getting married. We're having kids. Move on from my... What? Dude. Move on? That's what you want us to... You want us to move... Okay, man.
Else to talk about because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
Oh yeah, I forgot things like this had
This ain't it, Chief.
Streamlabs.
This ain't it.
The original Lizzie donated $4.99 through Super Chat. Wait till you watch Grace, who was on LOLCOW Queens, saying some Saw victims enjoyed part of being sawed.
Oh yeah.
These PPL are wild.
Lizzie, I played that. When Grace left that show and I found out who Grace was. I played that shit. Grace is extremely gross. But I didn't understand at the time, why would they have somebody like Grace and her father who obviously have some weird thing going on and the stuff that came out of Grace's mouth. I didn't understand this show, right? Because I didn't understand and I didn't know these people. So I was kind of like, okay, that's weird that you would even promote somebody like that. But then when I start going and looking at the individuals that is part of this whole LOLCOW thing. And I wish that they would take that LOLCOW name out of their title.
Streamlabs.
Yes. We need Hagate now. Thank you for the $2.
Billy the
Muppet.
Bitch 5XL donated $2 through Super Chat.
Yeah.
Hey Thug Muppet. Tears of joy psych nah, we need Hecate.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, we need, yeah, she needs to do a 24-hour stream for sure. And I didn't know all of this. And the crazy part about it is, I wish y'all would take LOLCOW out of y'all title. I think Keemstar, I think you need to take LOLCOW and name your show something else. Because this is not LOLCOW, okay? This is not a LOLCOW universe. This is not a LOLCOW reaction channel. This ain't none of that. You got sickos on your fucking panel. People, they're not LOLCOWs. These are people that need to be maybe arrested or something like that. These aren't LOLCOWs. LOLCOWs are Delulu people, people that are kind of weird and just off the charts, you know, weird. But this is gross. Peeing in your family's chili and then watching them eat it. That's not LOLCOW. That's a crime. It don't stop there. Let's get to Wings, another guy on this LOLCOW Live panel. Remember, he was down here. This guy down here. You remember when Foodie Beauty showed her coochie and the other host down here? This guy? Wings of Redemption. Let me tell you what this man did. You wouldn't believe what he said. You thought that pumped up shit, kick shit was the gross, what Foodie Beauty did, which was absolutely terrible and disgusting. Let's listen to what this man said. Roll it.
Has there ever been a period or moment in your life where you really shouldn't have had access to firearms?
Oh, my whole life, pretty much. I mean, like I've gone to serious depression routes many times, and like shoot, I mean everybody's planned it out, but I've planned out mass shootings.
You got a man on panel that has planned out mass shootings? My friend died in a mass shooting. And you got a guy on your panel that had weapons in his house and planned a mass shooting, killing innocent people. What the fuck is going on here? Why is this even allowed? Why is this man even allowed to be on the internet? This man should be under a jail. He admittedly said, with weapons in his home, he has planned to kill innocent people. Where's all these reaction channels that got on this panel, like FFG, Yaba, all these people that were praising these guys? Where are they at now? Where are they at now? You was up in arms about what Foodie Beauty did a couple years ago, which was disgusting and gross. And somebody should never do nothing like that or say anything like that. But this man literally sat there and told you that he's literally planned it with weapons in his home. I'm gonna play that again.
I've gone to serious depression routes many times, and like, shoot, I mean, everybody's planned it out, but I've planned out mass shootings.
Nice. All right.
I've planned out mass shootings.
And the host of that heard him say that said nice. Nice. Sexual assault. Be an adult with a child. And mass shootings. These are all the things that Keemstar has pushed and promoted on his sorry ass LOLCOW universe bullshit. Again, like I said, Keemstar, what you're doing on the internet is not LOLCOW shit. Take LOLCOW out of your title. I mean, you give LOLCOWs a bad rep, a bad name. The people you got on, they're not LOLCOWs. Boogie faking cancer, this guy doing mass shootings, the other guy with underage kids, and you promote and you going against women when they come to you with sexual assaults. Bro, take LOLCOW out of your fucking name. You're gross. And let me tell you, Keemstar, there was a reason why when you did your 4th of July party and you invited all your contacts and all your celebrity friends and none of them showed up and you were pissed off that your old friends back in the past that were celebrities are no longer fucking with you, is because you surrounded yourself with the worst of the worst on the internet. And you said this to a kid.
Laughing for the last hour that your mom died of cancer. What I really mean is I hope you get cancer and I hope you fucking live the last fucking month of your life every single day gasping for a breath of air and living with the worst, horrible fucking pain of your life.
This is a fabrication.
That's what he said. That's what he said to a kid. Again, like I said, take LOLCOW out of your title. This is not LOLCOW behavior. What you guys are is something else. Call yourselves Scumbag Live, or whatever. And the fact, and you know what? If you stayed over there and just kept it all men and doing a disgusting thing, probably nobody would have heard about it. But the fact that you wanted to involve women, and you wanted to involve Foodie Beauty, and you want to involve Girl World, and you want to involve all these people, and you got Amberlynn in your thumbnails and all this other stuff, that's the reason why we was like, okay, what is this? And then we find out all this dirty shit. Nobody should be involved in none of this. This is gross. Y'all gross, bro. And I wanted yesterday, I possibly come on, I wanted to go up there after my findings, and I really wanted to drag this shit. I really wanted to go on panel and drag the fuck out of this dude. Will I get a shot? Possibly. But yeah. This dude is all kind of gross. So again, like I said, Keem, take your ass over there. Change the title. It's not LOLCOWs. You don't even have any cows anyway. It's trash and it's garbage. That whole universe is disgusting. Call yourself something else and be up and be on your way. Go and do that gross ass shit. Stay over there on that side. Stay on that side of the fence, on the other side of the fence. Because that shit is nasty. Now, Speaking of nasty, I won't play it on my channel because, you know, I won't play it on my channel because that guy will strike me. But the peen man, the green peen, let me show you something, green peen. You see that, green peen? You see that? That's a trophy. That's me playing basketball. That's a trophy. As a matter of fact, on my community post, I got pictures of me and my team playing our league games. MVP, I got a couple of those. The fact that you want to sit on your channel and you think that you dragging me by saying stuff like, well, I was a professional soccer player. Go look it up. Why would I have to go look it up? If you was a professional soccer player, wouldn't you show pictures? Wouldn't you have a trophy? Wouldn't you have a plaque? Wouldn't you have a medallion somewhere or a certificate? You have more memorabilia of Foodie Beauty who used to live with you than the days you played professional fucking soccer? Make that make sense. Oh, if I told you, hey, show me something, show me Foodie Beauty's underwear, you can go in your fucking closet, open it up, and grab a pair of Foodie Beauty's underwear, a Foodie Beauty dress, or maybe an old text message of Foodie Beauty from 4 years ago. You can pull that out of your ass. But if somebody asks you about your professional soccer career, you got no evidence you played any type of professional soccer. So you telling me your most important life and the most important things you did in your life was fucking Foodie Beauty? Because you can pull that out anytime. Oh, I got it in my closet. You can put on a Foodie Beauty dress. You can put on some Foodie Beauty underwear. Hell, you got Foodie Beauty's laptop. But if somebody asks you, hey, you were a professional soccer player, show me a trophy. Hey, you a professional soccer player? You got a picture with your team? What's the name of the team you played for? What a clown. You gonna tell us that? And you know what? Dee Dee, I know what you're doing. I understand what you're doing now. It took me a little bit. It took me some time to realize what you're doing, but I get it. I get what you're doing. Because I had an aunt when I was a child, when I was a kid, and she was being abused by her husband physically. And I remember this conversation she had with my mom. And she told my mom, she said, after she left him, and she said, to keep him from being angry and upset and mad and putting his hands on me, I would make him happy every day. And what he liked to do, he liked to go to carnivals. So they would have like a local carnival or whatever by the house or whatever. So after work, knowing that he was angry and grumpy or whatever, she would get him dressed and go to carnivals to make him happy. So he would be happy, and it would take time away from him putting his hands on her. And I realized what Dee Dee is doing with this motherfucker. What Dee Dee's doing with this motherfucker is to keep this clown happy. See, him coming on the internet and going blah, 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 that keeps him happy. And that's the reason why she stands behind the camera. And when he looks over, and I noticed this, if you go look, and he looks over and he laughs about something that she probably don't even understand what he's saying, she laughs with him. He goes, blah, 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 blah. And he looks over and she goes, ha, 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 ha. It's because she wants to keep this fucking clown happy. Because she wants to avoid being touched by this man. And that's why she doesn't mind, And she sits behind the camera and she doesn't mind this clown being in front of the camera doing all the fucking clown show that he's doing. You know, juggling and shit. Saying absolutely nothing and making the most disgusting, despicable food you've ever seen in your fucking life. She doesn't mind that. Because if it takes his mind off of being angry and possibly putting his hands on her, she's going to do that. And listen to me. And if it takes him dragging me, if it takes him going on his sorry ass stream and talking shit about yo mama, and if that and he takes his whole day talking shit about me and keeps his hands off of Dee Dee, well, hey, I'll be here for that. I appreciate that. Drag me more. Maybe drag me every single day. Drag me today, drag me tomorrow, drag me the next day, put me in the next title, talk about me every day. If that keeps your hands off of that woman, fine. I'm all for it. But that's what I figure. Because I look at the interaction and I look at the fakeness and I look at her trying so hard to make this nigga happy. That's signs of a woman that just wants to keep him occupied. You can tell. Because you can't even understand what this nigga is saying. You can't even understand a word that's coming out of his mouth. And we already saw the tape of her screaming for her dead father. We saw it. You don't have to try to explain to us and try to talk to us and try to say that it was this and this. You don't have to do none of that. We already saw it. We saw his face when he gets angry and he gets mad and he looks over at you and you try to calm him down. And it's hard too because he goes from 0 to 100. We all saw it. But if him dragging me and talking shit about me or going on this channel and doing 8 hours saying the same shit over and over again, if that makes him happy enough to keep his hands off of you, fine. Okay. Do it. But I would say this. You don't need him. You don't need the man. You don't. You find another man. Find a better man. There's somebody out there for you. It might take a while, but there's somebody out there. There's a man out there that probably would appreciate you, who would love you for you. You don't have to settle. Because what you're doing with that clown, you're settling. That brick chewer, you're settling. He has bad teeth, bad acne. Doesn't matter if he's skin and bones, crusty, green peen. Don't settle. Now, I know a lot of y'all sit here and y'all disgusted by this woman. She's done a lot of dumb shit on the internet, and I'm not going to even hit on it. I'm not going to even sit there and be on her side. But a woman that's suffering through some man that's doing that to her, I mean, you got to have some sort of feelings and say, yo, ma'am, you could be disgusting on the internet, but be disgusting on the internet with a better man. Why settle for a man that lies to you? He never been no professional soccer player. He can't show you no evidence of that. Chef, where? He lies to the internet and you sit there and you vouch it. Like he's ever proven to you he was any of those things. All he has been on the internet is an opportunist. He's an opportunist with Foodie. He's an opportunist with Chew. He's an opportunist with trying to get clout on the internet. He finds somebody with any kind of clout and popping. You remember with the Allah thing? You remember when Allah was trying to break the story of Foodie Beauty and this man was begging for Allah to come on his stream? Hey, come on my stream. Please, come on my stream. Please, pretty please, come on. So he can get all the views and the clout. And Allah was like, nah, I'm gonna do the clout on my stream. I'll go on your stream later. He tried to be besties with this guy, but he claims he's so over Foodie Beauty, but yet talks about her all the time. And if any new person comes out and exposes Foodie Beauty in her real life, he's the first guy trying to get in the DMs and trying to get a exclusive interview. He got people kicked off the internet. Gary Unfiltered. That was the best thing you ever had. Gary Unfiltered was the best thing you ever had because he gave you fucking attention. I don't give you attention. I don't talk about you hardly ever on my stream. On my platform, I don't really care about you. You're a nobody. You're a nothing. Why would I? You're disgusting. You look like you stink. You don't own anything. Why would I talk about you? I don't spend my whole channel on you because you're a nobody and you're a weakling. You can sit on your channel, play my videos, react to my videos, but as soon as I react to your sorry ass, the first thing you want to do is go to the YouTube police and say, YouTube police, YouTube police, your mama is bullying me. Your mama is bullying me. I have a thong on. That's why I don't spend time on you. I don't spend time on weak links like you because that shit is weak. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You can drag me up and down the internet. Play my video. React to my video. I don't care because I'm not weak like you. Me, if I play your video right now, oh my God, YouTube. YouTube, YouTube, please. I ain't talked about this man in I don't know how long. First thing you want to do, throw me up on his thumbnail. Talk shit. Hoping that I would come back and play one of his videos so he can cry to YouTube. You were wrong. I'm not gonna play one of your sorry ass videos. What for? We already seen you. We already know what you do. We already know you wear a fucking shirt and you tuck it in your pants. And who tucks in a tight ass fucking workout shirt into their pants? And you talk so much shit. Why don't you smile for the camera? Huh? Show us your fronts. Shit's disgusting. But anyway, again, like I said, I'm not going to spend time on my channel playing your video so you can sit there and cry to YouTube and try to strike it. It's not what's going to happen. But I will say you are a complete liar. Don't come on your channel and tell me to go looking for you being show me you're a professional fucking soccer player. Show me. You should have a picture with your team, right? You know, that professional team you played for, it should be on the internet. You got so many videos you run up on your channel. You want to show a video of me. You want to show a video of Foodie Beauty. You want to show a video of this and that. Why don't you show us a picture? It's on the internet. Go search for it on the internet. And then point your camera towards that picture with you and your team. You can't do that, huh? Because you never played for a fucking team. There's no trophy. There's nothing. You're not an athlete. He tries so hard to want to be an athlete. You're not an athlete, bro. I'm an athlete. I can prove it. I can show my team. I can show the leagues I play for. I can show my MVPs. I can show that. I just showed you a trophy. You can't show nothing. The only thing you can show us is Foodie Beauty's panties. That's the only athletic thing you've ever done. You know, jumping from ceiling to ceiling on top of Foodie Beauty and Didi. That's the most athletic thing you've done. That was the Olympics. When you had Didi and Foodie Beauty in the same room going down on each other. And you was hanging from a chandelier. And doing backflips on Foodie Beauty's back. That's when you was athletic. That's the only athletic thing you did. But when it comes to professional soccer, cap. We don't believe you. Absolutely not. So, again, clown, green peen, man that makes it burn. I'm not going to play your shit here, but I will drag you. You're easy. And Didi, feel bad for you. You got to settle for that. You got to settle for Foodie Beauty's leftovers. Look at you, looking dumb. Couldn't have been me, though. That's not an image I needed. No, I needed to drag him really well. I needed to show him how disgusting he is. He can't talk about nothing or say absolutely nothing. It's gross. He's trapped in the closet. He's trapped in the closet, God damn it. But yeah. So I just wanted to, I wanted to go in there, but I didn't. But again, like I said, I absolutely am not going to play any of his videos on my stream. That's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's not. But what I will play is my 5 scariest King Cobra moments.
King Cobra JFK.
King Cobra JFK. Hold on. I got to play my 5 favorite King Cobra moments. Oh, wait a minute. What the hell? I love this voice.
King Cobra JFK.
I love this. Hold on, let me play this. I gotta. Yeah, King Cobra, JFK, JFS.
Is a 6-foot-tall goth YouTube celery from Casper, Wyoming, who has spent several years being patriotic.
The 5 scariest King Cobra moments. This shit is dark, dude. This shit is scary. Thank you very much, 199. His friend Chicken was still clucking. Yes.
His fascination with the occult and Satanism has put him in many scary situations, all of which have been caught on camera. If you like this video, make sure to comment. Make the white stuff come out again. And enjoy. Number 5.
Number 5.
Bug burrito.
Bug burrito.
The last thing that you want on your bacon
God.
ranch.
Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. This man. Oh my God. He ate this? Oh my God.
Bacon spam, spicy fish, Taco Bell stuffed chimichanga.
Not the chimichanga from Taco Bell.
Somebody's cockroaches.
Oh my God.
If you're goth as fuck and go against the grain, you won't give a shit.
We'll try it here in a second. Just wanted to give you a close-up of the goods.
Bro, how? Bro, how is this man still living, bro? What the fuck is that? That's insane, bro. This is insane. This is insane. Yo, if you want a burrito. 10 gifted by pets. Oh my God, thank you. Wow, wow. You want a bean burrito? Pets, thank you very much. Oh my God. Who you think you are?
Evolve, you dumb ass fucking bitch.
Thank you very much, Pets. I really appreciate you. You are the greatest. The green bean is cooking right there. Thank you for the 199.
Evolve, you dumb ass fucking bitch.
Oh my God. Thank you very much, Pets. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much, Pets. The goddamn Snowflake video dropping tomorrow or Sunday. Please don't hold me to that, but the Snowflake video is almost done, almost ready. Thank you very much, Pet, for the 10 gifted. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate everything you guys do for this channel and subbing and being members to this channel. I really appreciate you guys. The Snowflake video dropping tomorrow. I'm getting it done. Great song, great video. You guys will be surprised. You guys will be shocked. I want to give that to you. So thank you very much, Pets. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. That's why I do so much, try to bring so much content to this goddamn platform and make you guys laugh. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. 10 gifted. Yes. Who you think you are? 3 things that's guaranteed to survive the apocalypse. Twinkies, roaches, and King Cobra. Facts. That man is going to survive. That man is going to survive. He's gonna survive. 100%. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. This man is a survivor right here. After eating this burrito, man. Wow. He ate that shit too. That's what's crazy. Can't believe I got this on my goddamn got this up here. Y'all can see this shit. It's crazy.
Streamlabs. Streamlabs.
Thank you very much, Rendall.
Rendall donated $5 through Super Chat.
Yeah.
3 things guaranteed to survive the apocalypse: Twinkies, roaches, and King Cobra tears of joy.
Yes. 100%. Look at this. Look at this burrito.
On the right side of his poop-encrusted fingernail, you can clearly see what looks like some sort of cockroach or parasite.
Oh my God.
And the fact that he can't see it really bugs me.
Look at that shit
I've been
moving.
munching out on this here burrito.
Oh my God. That shit is moving. Oh my God.
Delicious, spicy, packed with protein and calories and greasy love.
Oh my.
That's what she said. Number 4.
Number 4.
The Grimace Shake.
Grimace Shake.
After a long, hard day of making wands and watching Terrence Pop videos, Cobes decided to try out the new viral Grimace Shake. What happens next is truly terrifying.
What happens?
That shake's tasty, yo. Sweet, creamy. Grape, berry taste.
I can't do this, man. I can't. Yo. Yo, what the fuck is going on? Nigga, they laughing. Fuck this nigga, man. This is crazy. That Grimace Shake is crazy, bro. Oh my God. That he can't eat regular food, dog. That Grimace Shake, man. Damn.
Number 3, Sean.
God cannot help you right now. That's what this show is all about. It's about the creepiness.
Oh no.
Sean is a possessed Charlie McCarthy dummy imbued with dark magic. Once you put your hand up his ass, you're not controlling him. He's controlling you.
Once you put your hand up his ass, you're not controlling him. He's controlling you. This is fucking crazy. Oh my God. This is crazy, man. Stop 3.
He knows your darkest secrets and your truest fears.
Oh my God.
Thanks, Sky God, that Cobra's necromancy keeps him in check.
The commentary
I
is
want to bust
please.
a cap in your ass. Oh, you're gonna bust in my ass? You dirty. Fucking. Comments like that, you little smart fucker. Satan, my dark powers command this dummy.
What?
Bring him back from the dead.
I'm just joshing you, you fucking jack off. Jeez. But Cobra, go fuck yourself. I might just fuck myself when I get off stream, Sean. Have a good masturbation session, yeah? That's because it's the only thing you can get. Oh my god, you little fucking... I swear to... One more time, Sean. I'm pissing you off. Try me, motherfucker. You don't got the balls to pull the trigger, pussy. Oh my god, I'm like literally wasting my magic to bring this shit fucker back from the grave. I swear to God. Fucking necromancy magic. Well, it is Halloween. Sean, you're ruining the bit. What? Oh my god. Little puppets, I call upon my satanic powers to bring Sean back from the dead.
I'll eat your soul.
That shit's creepy. That's creepy. That's
Number 2, Skinwalker Jeremy. In August of 2023, a pale man emerged from the bedroom of King Cobra. He looked strange, like some sort of cryptid or skinwalker. He stared at Cobra like he was a piece of meat. But possibly they had already eaten each other's meat. Pause.
Wait, what?
Look at that ominous man standing there ominously. His legs look like a grasshopper. I wouldn't want that man in my living room. I think that if Cobra wouldn't have been live, that would have been curtains for him. And Rasta Jeremy would have eaten his soul and wore his skin in some sort of blood ritual.
What the fuck is this? What is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? Yo, what is that? He just got some random nigga in his house naked?
A blood ritual.
Did I get some sweatpants before we go live again?
What about the pants you had that you came in here with?
I dare not.
I don't have any, dude.
I've been wearing those things for like, Jesus Christ, 3 weeks now.
He been... Hold on. This man, creep man, these are serial killers. I don't know what they are. But this creep man takes a shower in King Cobra's house, asks him, can he borrow some sweatpants? King Cobra said, I don't got any. Can you wear the pants you came in on wearing? And he said, I've been wearing those for 3 weeks straight. Is that a record? Is that a Guinness Book record? Wearing the same pants for 3 weeks straight? Did those pants dissolve into his body? That's crazy. Can I borrow some sweatpants? Nah, I ain't got none. Why don't you just wear the pants you came in with? I've been wearing them for 3 weeks straight. What? That's crazy. Go ahead.
Have any, dude?
I've been wearing those things for like, Jesus Christ, 3 weeks now.
I wore my pants for a lot longer than that, dude. Sorry.
What? Wait a minute. You wore the same pants a lot longer than 3 weeks? You know, Ren, when you said in that super chat that the only thing that's going to survive it is only going to be King Cobra. The end of the world, a nuclear war, anything like that, King Cobra is going to survive. Hands down. He's going to fucking survive. This man said he wore one pair of pants for over 3 weeks. I want to watch that movie Apocalypse Now. I want to watch. That was a good movie. Actually, a lot of people didn't like the Apocalypse Now, but Apocalypse Now was a good movie. I love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. I love it. It's a great movie. It's a great movie. But a lot of people don't like it. But it's just like a personal. The movie was just, it was good to me. But yeah, I can see this man being like a Mayan, or you know, he might be a Mayan, the last surviving.
Longer than that, dude. Sorry.
Look at this dude.
We're live right now, by the way.
How fun.
Bro, this dude looks like the creepiest person I've probably ever seen in my life. Bro.
I'm just fine. Thank you for asking.
I think I need new pants after watching this.
I think I need new pants.
I need a tan.
I need a tan, nigga.
We both do.
Oh my God.
He definitely saw Cobra naked. Number one. Haunted Wendussie. If this creature.
Naked and how did Naked and Laughing make it to number one off of all the creepy shit that King Cobra's done? Naked and Laughing is number one. Oh, it's so embarrassing that she's come from Girl World. It's like we try not, we're responsible. we got to take responsibility.
Shows up with alcohol. Don't let it in.
Don't let it in.
It will never shut the fuck up. Even if you're watching Tombstone or it's giving you head. I truly believe that it is the cryptid from Virginia folklore known as a snallygaster, which is basically a sicko lizard thing that abducts children, so it sounds pretty on point. Like, seriously, look at that neck and...
Oh my God. Oh my God, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing because she used to be in our chat. I can't believe this. This is incredible. She's number one.
Tell me that's human.
That neck is crazy.
I've never seen someone that spends so many hours a day in the shower look so disgusting.
Oh my God. The cryptic woman from Virginia.
I'm washing my face! What am I doing? What am I doing? Man. You're fucking cussing at me! I'm almost done with my fucking shower! What have I done to you? Scared. You fucking should be careful what you put out on the fucking internet about people. What about the fucking YouTuber that fucking talked about the goddamn... Feel the fucking pain I feel in my heart, you fucking whores. I'm the one that fucking accepted it and fucking took my time to fucking fly out here.
That's a demon.
I'm the one that fucking accepted it and fucking took my time to fucking fly out here.
That's Exorcist Lost Tapes. That's a demon. I'm telling you, that's Exorcist Lost Tapes right there. If a priest ever comes to me says and asks me, have I ever seen a demon or heard one? I'm gonna play him that. I swear to God, she needs the Pope to go over there. I mean, they need to get that demon out of her.
I'm trying to wash my face! When did you figure it out that I'm not Josh? Do I look like Josh?
That's the head spin. That's the head spin. That's the head spin right there. That's a demon, dog. That's a demon.
Do I look like Josh?
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
The moral of the story is don't put your wand in a melted candle, woman.
Don't put your wand in the
You're standing drunk.
Don't put your wand in a melted candle.
Hello, everyone.
That's crazy. Oh man, that
King
was good.
Cobra.
That was good. That was good. Top 5. That shit is crazy. Don't put your wand in a melted candle, woman. Oh man. But anyway, oh damn, we need to pray after this. We need to go to church. Anyway, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'm glad that you guys was here today. I really appreciate the chat. I really appreciate everybody being here today. Sorry that it was so deep and it was, in the beginning and stuff like that, but I had to get that off because, I got to let you guys know what's going on because a lot of people out here in this community don't like to really let others know what's happening and what's going on and what they've seen. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to keep things to themselves unless it is hating Foodie Beauty or Amber Lynn. It's just like, it's wild. But anyway, it's your boy, your mama, back at it again. I'm glad you guys enjoyed the show. I will see you guys next stream. Peace.
She's a stalker, I think. I ain't saying that. But she's a funny stalker.
And I will talk to y'all later. Always remember to love yourself. Ain't nobody better. And be what you is regardless. And always remember, Miss Glory, love you. Bye.
But until then, sit on it and twirl. Woof, woof.
Hello everybody, it's Miss Huzzy, and welcome back to my channel, y'all.
Hello, boo. Hello. Huzzy likes Fifi, so yes, I do like Fifi. Fifi, I like parodies. I love when you do the videos. I really, really do. Keep them coming. Keep them coming, sweetheart. I'm sorry, I had a little too much iced tea.
2 hours later.
My style. Hit that clunker. Click that link. Click that link.